thought that 12 weeks meant that you were going into your second trimester. But my app tells me that it's not until 14 weeks. So apparently there's different views on when second trimester starts, but I am officially 15 weeks, so I am definitely in second trimester, and I'm just waiting for these first trimester symptoms to hopefully go away. Yesterday was my 15-week day, so I will be going over weeks 12, 13, and 14 today. First couple days of week 12 are pretty good. I was in Chicago and not having too much nausea, but that night, as soon as I got to Utah, I just started throwing up right away. I'm wondering if it's related to how high the altitude is here in Utah. Maybe that is making my nausea a lot worse. I'm not sure, because I didn't really feel it a lot when I was in Illinois that weekend. So yeah, the nausea is still here. Seems like I'll have a few days where I'll be throwing up all the time, and then I'll be good for a while, and then back to throwing up all the time. I've been trying to actually go out and do the things. I went to this local Comic-Con thing a couple weeks ago. Yeah, ended up taking my costume off after like an hour. It was a tough one. Didn't really do much. I just kind of sat around and looked at other people's outfits. And then last night, I went to this like super fancy work party for my husband's new job. I got this new dress and everything, and I felt like a princess. But yeah, I kept having to run to the bathroom the whole time, and I think people just thought I drank too much or something, because my coordination was also kind of not the best. It's like, no, I'm pregnant. So yeah, that was really embarrassing. But at least my acid reflux has gone away, so I don't have that anymore. Also, my blood pressure has been really great the last few weeks. The first trimester, it was really low, especially weeks 4 through 8. I just felt like I was gonna pass out the whole time. It was really, really low. Like, it was a little scary. But yeah, I've been feeling a lot better in regards to like my dizziness. I have my little blood pressure monitor, and it's been reading like perfect blood pressure amount. I still have low appetite, but I'm starting to find foods that kind of work for me, and calming tips that help with my anxiety before I eat. I haven't gained any weight yet. I've actually lost a couple pounds since becoming pregnant, but I'm not too worried about that, because before I became pregnant, I was actually way heavier than I've ever been in my life for various reasons that I won't bother going into. And so since being pregnant, I haven't been able to eat much. And also at 8 weeks, I stopped doing my CrossFit. And so I've lost a lot of muscle mass, and muscle weighs more than fat. So I feel like when I stand up straight, like you can't see my bump at all. It just kind of looked like I just ate enchiladas, or maybe I have indigestion. But when I'm slouchy, I feel like you could see the bump a lot. Baby bump. So I haven't really had to struggle with a lot of the body dysmorphia issues that a lot of women do when they're pregnant. I do miss working out. Sometimes I'll like go on the treadmill for a little bit or something, just get some cardio, but I just don't have enough calories to do much of a workout. I think once my nausea gets better, I might be able to do more, but I don't want to push myself because it's not best to do too hard of workouts when you're pregnant. So we'll see how the rest of the second trimester goes. I've also been getting some weird new symptoms that are apparently pretty common. My gums have been really sensitive. Like when I brush my teeth and floss, I'll bleed. I've also been getting this like lockjaw issue. I don't know. I heard that that's kind of common during pregnancy, but that makes it even harder to eat. And then like, I don't know if this is pregnancy or my thyroid acting up or if it's another autoimmune issue that I have, but my already dry mouth and eyes have been getting even worse. Like my eyes just sting all the time and my mouth feels like a desert. Like no matter how much water I drink, it just always feels so dry, especially when I first wake up, and because it's the way I sleep with like my mouth open. But also like I don't sweat at all. I hardly ever even wear deodorant anymore because I don't sweat like at all. I hate that I have to wait 4 weeks in between getting checked up because I'm just always so paranoid of baby not having a heartbeat. And I've been wanting to get a little Doppler thing, but been told that it's bad for baby to get its heart checked too much because of the sound waves or something like that. I don't know. So I'm just trying to be patient. I have my 16-week appointment at the end of the week, so my doctor said that she is going to be able to do an ultrasound and get maybe like an 80% estimate of whether it's a boy or a girl, so we'll see if they're able to do that. Been getting really, really sharp pains in my groin area. Like, feels like a lightning bolt is just going there. It feels like my periods with endometriosis a little bit. How I would just, but they usually only last a little bit, maybe like a minute or something, and then it goes away, and then I'll have it again, and then it'll go away. Just kind of comes out of the blue, like, I still don't think I've been like extra hormonal yet, but I mean, I've always been really hormonal, so it was one of those things that I was afraid would double since I already had the symptom, kind of like my nausea issues. But yeah, it's just been there. I'm not sure if it's my imagination, but I do feel like I feel baby like moving around. It doesn't feel like the flutters that people usually describe. It just feels like, I'm not sure how to describe it. I feel like I could kind of tell when baby is moving around and when baby is sleeping. I'm kind of nervous that even if I do get the extra energy that seems to be common during second trimester, my brain might just be so much in the pattern of me laying around doing nothing all day that I won't realize I have it. So I'm gonna try to push myself a little bit this next week or two to see if I could try to get myself to get up and do more things. I normally loved summer so much, and just as soon as it starts to turn into fall, my seasonal depression kind of kicks in. But honestly, like, I've actually been really excited for fall this year for some reason. Like, I don't know if my internal temperature is just like higher now and I like the crisp, cool air, but I am really glad that I'm not gonna be super pregnant during summertime. I think I'm going to do like a little gender reveal get together and Facebook post announcement around Halloween. Maybe I'll be like in a cute little Halloween outfit or something, we'll see. Like I said in my last video, I've been kind of telling people at this point, but I haven't made any sort of big announcement. My husband still hasn't told his dad. He says it's on his to-do list. My birth mom definitely will not be knowing about this baby. I don't even think she knows that I'm married. She's really creepy, so I don't want her to try to kidnap my baby. But yeah, I'm hoping that things will eventually get better. I'm gonna try to do another video in 2 weeks for weeks 15 and 16, so we'll see how that goes. I keep planning for 2 weeks and then it ends up being 3 weeks, but whatever. They'll keep telling me that there's just a special kind of love that a mother will have for her child, whether it's a biological child or not. And I've never really been able to comprehend that, and I think now I'm starting to. I would just do anything for this little baby. I love you, baby blowfish.